Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Backpack Business Lifestyle Weekly Coaching Webinar. It's been a couple of weeks, as I was saying before we got started tonight. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a webinar. I was traveling, then I had a client, then I had a hurricane, then I had to get over the hurricane, and I'm finally got both feet back on the ground now, working towards getting all caught up. Now, there are some new faces on here tonight, so I'll explain what these webinars are for. On Tuesday nights, we have the Team Tomi Inner Circle webinar, and that's just for my customers. We talk everything about internet marketing, marketing your business online. And on Thursday nights, these are free webinars for anyone who wants to get on. And I teach about different online business models, building your online business depending on your business model, and stuff like that. Then I do a lesson about a business model or something I'm using to build a business model. I take questions, and then after the questions and answer thing, I take questions from you guys on things that you're doing in your business. Okay, so it's a kind of a three-part thing. We usually spend about an hour. Sometimes we go over an hour. Sometimes it's a lot less. Just depends on what we're doing, what we're talking about, and who needs help doing what. So you can get on both of these webinars if you're a customer. If you're not a customer, you can get on this webinar each week. If you have a question, there should be like a questions box. You can type your question in there. Doesn't matter what I'm talking about or doing. If you have a question that comes up, just type it in and I'll answer it when I can. If you need me to unmute you so that you can ask me your question verbally, I can totally do that. You'll just need your microphone enabled or plugged in, whatever you do to use a microphone on your computer. I can't help with that because I'm not there with you. All right, so I'm getting ready to reopen the Six-Figure Reseller Academy. This is a coaching program where I teach people how to create a business totally based on resale rights products, okay? Now, you've got lots of options with it. So tonight, that's what I want to talk to you guys about. The sales letter that's up right now, you can't order it or anything like that. I don't know when I'm going to open it. It'll probably be sometime next week, but it's not going to be a live thing this time. So if you see verbiage on here about it, being a live coaching program, it's not going to be this time, okay? I've got it all recorded. Everybody can go through it at their own pace. I'm there to answer questions, stuff like that. So, as I have a couple of things pulled up that I've done on this. Now, I have a complete video tutorial on the whole overview of this business model. And we're going to kind of talk about that tonight, but I'm just going to tell you some ways that I make money with it. Tonight, we're going to talk about the difference between the resale rights, difference between resale rights and PLR products, because I talk about both of them. Then I did a webinar. I'm going to give you guys access to links to all this stuff. I did a webinar showing how I create resale rights products using PLR products. And this is a what the heck, okay, that one I didn't even need up. Okay, so getting us started here, I want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a rundown of how I do this. So it all starts with creating a resale rights product. And you have options here. You can create it from scratch, just like you would a regular product, and then sell the product with resale rights. Or you can use PLR content that you already have and create a resale rights product with that content, okay? That's typically what I do. Nowadays, almost always, my resale rights products that I put out are products that I've taken and created using PLR content. So, you take a PLR package. So we've got PLR, and you turn that into a product. Now, generally when I do this, I get new graphics for it. I rename it. I'll edit the sales page that comes in the PLR package, and I'll create basically a whole new product. It'll have a sales page, so the money page, a download page, and the actual product. Now, people who buy these products, depending on what you want them to be able to do, my people can take them, they can sell them to their own customers. We'll put a smiley face here. Oh, missing an eye. And those people can sell it to their customers. I sell with master resale rights. So there's regular personal use rights. You buy a product, you get to use it. Then there's resale rights, which is where you get the product and you can sell it to your customers, but they can't sell it, okay? Then there's master resale rights, which basically someone can buy that and they can sell it to their customer and to their customer and to their customer and to their customer and so on and so forth. Now, PLR rights is where you have the right to take the product and do whatever you want with it, okay? So I'm taking PLR products and I'm using, and sometimes I use multiple PLR packages to create one product. Now, is what I do is I'll create like this times 5. And then I'll get 5 products. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I will sell all of them as a package that people can take, and they can buy this package for one price, and they can take and sell them individually. Now, like I said, I sell mine with master resale rights, so basically this can go on indefinitely, okay? So that's the first way I make money with resale rights products in my resale rights business. I have a site, which isn't complete yet. I'm rebuilding my resale rights site from scratch. But before, this was a squeeze page. And so I had the squeeze page, I had a blog. I would drive everybody to the squeeze page. Anybody who's interested in using resale rights products, get them on the list and sell them my packages of resale rights. So that's the first way I make money with this. I also, because I have a list, let's draw out the model. So squeeze page, which is where everything always starts. Squeeze page, drive all of my traffic to my squeeze page. These people get on my list, and then I can send them emails about anything that has to do with resale rights products. So maybe you guys all know my whole like, know, and trust thing, so I'm not going to go over that tonight. The first emails are always like, know, and trust emails. You got to build your relationship with your list before you do anything. And I already have some packages. Let's go to LizTomey'sProducts.com. I basically tore my entire resale rights business down and rebuilt it. Number one, because I needed to rebuild it and start it over. And number two, so I could show me doing it during this coaching program that I'm doing. But here are the first 2 packages I've created. So if we look here, they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different products here. 4, 5. And I do it with this kind of pricing strategy, okay? The first 1 through 100 get it for $27, and then on and on and on until the price tops out at $147. And I have, like I said, 2 of these right now. I have 6 packages done. This is my biggest money maker in this, okay? So, money making method number 1, packages. Now, is what happens when I release these packages, I also have an affiliate program for them. Packages. Sorry, guys. You guys know my artistry is horrible. But these packages that I release, do them via a sales page. I have affiliates promote these for me, which builds my list bigger and bigger, okay? Now, of course, I create a customer list for each of these, but when I go into my Aweber account, I can email all of these people. So by having these packages, it does a lot for you. It makes you money on the front end, but then you can also get affiliates behind this, and they're going to build your list bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And pretty soon you're going to have a huge list that you can promote to if you keep releasing package after package, okay? Now, not only do I make money that way, but generally my upsell for these is we do an install service where we will install these for people. So install service, and this is really good money, guys. The install service stuff, people buy the heck out of this. So install, we'll just put install. So that's my other money making point with this. We also offer hosting for their installs. So I make money from the hosting for that also. It's free for the first year, and then we charge them like $9.95 a year after that. So I've got several hundred people who are on my hosting because we do installs for them, and I make $10 payments day after day, sometimes, well, almost every day, multiple $10 payments. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you've got a couple hundred people a year doing that, that's a lot, okay? Another way that I make money through this is with affiliate marketing. So number 4, affiliate. I should probably just be typing this stuff instead of trying to draw it out here. Affiliate. I don't know why my mouse isn't letting me make dots on things. Affiliate M. We'll just put affiliate M for affiliate marketing. So this one business model gives me 4 different ways to make money. And there's other ways to make money with it too that I'm not going to go into right now. But these are the 4 main ways that you make money with a resale rights business model. So basically, you set up your foundation. And if you guys haven't gone through my I Am Foundation, and I'm going to start, probably need to be giving you guys this, let's see, template. Sorry, guys, I'll finish that thought in just a second. I have on my backpack, businesslifestyle.com, it's called the I Am Foundation Method. Every single online business you ever start needs a foundation. And I cover that in my I Am Foundation Method post here. So I Am Foundation, let's see if we can find it. Here it is. I'll give you guys this one. And I'll pretty this up and make sure you guys get all the links I'm talking about tonight. But a business foundation always starts with at least a squeeze page. Generally, that includes also a blog, because I always use a blog in my businesses. So blog. And what a blog allows me to do is allows me to post on it, just like this whole I Am Foundation post I'm going to give to you guys. It allows me to educate my people, and the more I educate my people, the more they buy from me, okay? I can also put straight promotions on there, so any emails I send out, I can also put on my blog. You know, affiliate links, stuff like that. So that's why I always recommend your I Am Foundation needs to be a squeeze page and a blog. Now, there's a lot more to it, so you'll definitely want to go through this I Am Foundation training, but that's the gist of it, okay? So once you get your foundation built, then it's just about creating product, which is basically these resale rights packages. This is a super easy business model. It takes a lot of time to, you know, find a good PLR product or a group of good PLR products, tear them apart, plan out how you're going to, you know, create a product and then creating 5 of them, it does take some time. But once you get the hang of it, I think today I created 2. I created 2 resale rights products probably in like 6 hours, maybe 7 hours. I don't even think it took me that long, actually. I think it was more like 5 or 6 hours. So I have 2 products of the 5 for a 6th PLR package that or a 6th resale rights package that I'm creating. The guys, don't let all the PLR, resale rights, all that get you confused. Just know the difference with all of them. And I have a post about that too. The difference in rights. I kind of went over that in this webinar, but I'll give you guys a post that you can constantly refer back to if you get confused. So that's the gist of the resale rights business model. I see questions. This is Liz. I'm so sorry I missed the very beginning of your explanation on this. Are these PLR products you create or other people's PLR? This is other people's PLR. I have a ton of PLR on my hard drive, and I'll just look through it, find one product. If I have a couple of products on the topic, I'll take a couple of those products, smash them together, and create a new product, and just release it with resale rights. Make sense, Dave? He says, yes, it does. Okay, perfect. And Roy says, any biz, brick and mortar, or online needs to be built on a solid foundation. Exactly. Dell says, Liz, do your MRR products include affiliate links for products? Sometimes. I don't put a whole lot in there if I do, but sometimes I do. Now, something I do teach is, like, if you are creating a product and it's a text product, is to include like a resources page in the product that have your affiliate links in it. If people get pissed off about that, then oh well. It's just a resource page in a product. As long as you're not just putting a bunch of irrelevant links, I see no issue with doing that. Absolutely none. All right, does anybody have questions about the resale rights model? I know I haven't shown how to take a product and all of that. I have in how to create a resale rights product using PLR content. So I have these links for you guys that you can go through. Any questions on what I covered here tonight? Teresa says no questions yet. Peggy, great question. Peggy says, can you explain exactly what rights you have to reuse the PLR? All right, when you look at a PLR product, if it says you can't, and this is where it gets sticky, and I've got somebody on Facebook that gets pissed off at me for saying this. If someone sells you private label rights to their product, and you take that product and you change it, that's now your product, and you can do whatever the hell you want to do with it. A lot of people are like, well, you're a real asshole if you take somebody's product and it says you can't sell resale rights to it, and then you take it and you create a product out of it and you sell resale rights to it. If I take that product and change it, I'm doing exactly what you're selling me. I'm taking a product with PLR product. I'm taking a PLR product, turning it into my own product, and then I'm selling it to other people. Yes, I'm selling it with rights, but I've changed that content, so I have the right to do that. And you can do that. Now, a big disclaimer here: if you do this and somebody calls you out or sues you or whatever, and guys, nobody's going to sue you. Okay, nobody's going to sue you. And if they do, it's going to be really hard to prove that you're doing anything wrong. Carolyn says at least 50% change or more. No, I don't even know. I don't know a percentage. I change them enough that I add more value, stuff like that. So I'm not just taking this thing and selling it as is. That you can't do. But if you take it and you take a couple of products and you put them together, you can do that. You can sell the resale rights to it. Now, if you want to totally play it safe, the thing to do is to contact the person who you bought the PLR product from, tell them, hey, I've created a new product out of this and I'm going to sell it. And I also want to sell resale rights to this product. Do you allow that? And a lot of times it'll tell you in their license also. You'll get a PLR license with every product you buy, or you should. And in there you will need to read. And if it says you cannot sell resale rights to this, then don't use it. But if you take that product and you change it up enough, you can sell the rights to it. And whoever wants to run to whoever and tell them what I said, go for it. I don't care. It's how I run my business. I've been doing this for, oh God, since 2005-ish. I sell PLR too, and I tell my people, there's only two things you can't do. You can't pass on the PLR, and you can't use my name in your marketing. So there's my rant on that. Roy says, everybody writes their PLR rights differently. Yes, they do. That's why I keep mine really simple. Don't use my name and don't pass on the PLR. That's it. And that's basically the only rights you can hold people to. They can't pass on the PLR to your PLR product. That's basically it. All right, guys, questions. Questions. If there are no other questions, we will wrap this up, and I'll start taking questions from you guys on anything you have going on with your business. Okay, I got that link for you guys. While I'm waiting for you guys to type in any questions you have, I'm going to put down some notes here. No questions, guys? If not, I'll stop and we'll continue on with more questions. All right, I don't see any questions that have come in. So, who is working on things in their business and have, oh, wait a minute. Kate, email my support desk about that. They're doing the installs and they can get that fixed. Have done that, Peggy. Also the same issue. Okay, if you send it to the support desk, they'll take care of it. I don't deal with any of the install stuff. They do all that and they will get you taken care of. So Peggy, if you have the same issue, send a message into the support desk and he will get that fixed for you. He has a direct line to JV Zoo and they work together to get that done. That's like an automated thing that JV Zoo is now doing with new people, and I don't understand it at all. All right, guys, questions. Are any of you guys working on your business? Any of you guys struggling? Anything I can help you with? Jeff says, so you outsource the install part of your business? I do. And any issues with that, I always send them back to my install people. They take care of everything for me with that. Now, if there's something that I have to come in and deal with, I will. But I did the installs for a long time, and it just takes too long. So I did videos showing people how to do the installs, and I hand them over to them, and they do the installs for me. And any issues that come up, they've been doing it for so long now that they know how to take care of stuff. Plus, we've got a direct line to JV Zoo because I'm friends with a lot of people at JV Zoo. So we got a direct line to JV Zoo, and if there's any issues, we just go to them. They're like, okay, it's one of your people. Here we go. And they just take care of things for us, generally. Roy says, yes, I'm working on my biz. And if you're working on your biz and not struggling, you're a liar. Exactly, because I struggle every day. There's some kind of issue or block or life issue or something. There's always an issue every single day. But guess what? So worth not having to go to work for somebody, not have to commute, having my own hours, doing my own thing. I saw a quote the other day. On something about entrepreneurs are the crazy ones who would rather work 24 hours a day on their business than 1 hour a day on somebody else's business, or something to that effect. Jeff says, do you also outsource the hosting? No, I own a server that I put all of my customers on. I have a server for my own stuff, and then I have a server that I put all my customer stuff on. Bill says, what is JVZ doing to new people that you were discussing? Flagging products for weird issues. They have a lot of automation going on now to flag products, and it's a pain in the ass. Pardon my French, but that's exactly what it is. Teresa says, I am working on my PLR sales letter and OTO components. Awesome, Teresa. Do you have your front-end PLR product done, Teresa? Kate, I have not had a chance to look at it. I will ASAP. Like I said, I'm running behind on emails, and that's after this webinar. That's priority number 1. Dave says, and yes, I'm working on my biz. Awesome. All right, Dave says, I have a question about the domain name for Backpack Biz Setup. My fitness website is davekfitness.com. I've always thought about having a davekrider.com site, davekfaith.com site, and other sites playing on the Dave K theme. What if I choose a domain name that starts with Dave K? Is that too hokey, not effective enough? No, you can definitely do that. So the whole thing with Backstage with Liz, we got a lot of Backstage with Liz people on here, so I'll talk about Backstage with Liz. Something that you can do, and I've discussed this a couple of times here. So you need to build, even with this backpack business that I'm building for you guys, you need to build a business foundation, okay? So let's get rid of this. You need to have a squeeze page where you're building your list. And as you go through training, we're going to be talking about this, okay? So squeeze page. And then you also need to have a blog, just like any business foundation we do, okay? Now, what we're setting up for you is your backpack business. And this is just a product, okay? This is a product that makes you money. I think it's $97 a sell, and I think the upsell's $197. And then you also get 7 of the done for you sites, the membership sites. These are just more products, okay? So there's 5, 6, 7. So we're going to say these are the membership sites. So as you build your list, you can market any of these products to that list, okay? So all your membership sites, the thing we set up for you, anything else you have that's in the internet marketing make money online niche, you can market to this list. So is what I would do is if you're going to do, if you want to do the whole Dave K theme, I would do like davekmarketing.com and have your squeeze page set up on that, and then have a blog set up on that. Now for your backpack business, I would get a domain name. Now you can also put it on this domain name, and it would be, yourdomainname.com / name of product type thing. But I do recommend that you get a domain name for each product that you have. You can do it in folders on your domain name, but I do recommend that you get a domain name for each one. So I would get a domain name that is related to the backpack business that we're setting up for you. Is that making sense how you can keep with the Dave K theme, Dave? Says, okay, yes. Yep, there you go. I just drew it all out for you. This could be your entire business model. And then as you set up products, like if you wanted to, create a PLR product, you could create your own PLR product and market it to this list. If you wanted to create a resale rights package, so resale rights package, you could promote it to this list. If you wanted to create your own product, let's put a big P here for product, you could promote it to this list. But building a foundation is what's going to allow you to promote anything you bring into your business. Dave says, I really like it. Awesome. That makes sense, everybody? All this stuff that's floating around out there, these are just business assets. You've got to build your foundation, and then once you get your foundation built and you're building your list, you can market anything to that list that you want. Ray Stedman clears up a lot. Yep. All this stuff floating around out there that you guys are buying, if you would just build a foundation and start building a list, you could make money off of that list with all this different stuff. Dave says, hey Liz, just wondering if you are still promoting PLR packages for those of us who took the classes last year. I just started mine this week and plan to be ready in 2 weeks. I took a bit of a hiatus and was helping others for a while, but I'm back working on my own stuff. Absolutely. Kate says, the squeeze page is on the main site, right? Yeah. You have 2 options when it comes to your foundation. You can either build it on like a yourname.com, or you can come up with a brand. I've done both. So like Backpack Business Lifestyle, this is a brand. If you go to Backpack Business Lifestyle, squeeze page, oops, not admin, squeeze page. This is my squeeze page for this brand. If you go to, oops, I need to keep that up. If you go to iamwithliz.com / squeeze page, this is the squeeze page for my internet marketing business. If you go to instantincomeplr.com, this is the squeeze page for my PLR business. Every online business I have a foundation for. The next one that I'm working on is the bigresellrights.com. I have several business foundations out there because I run several different online businesses. Making sense, everybody? Anybody having some aha moments tonight? Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be building a list so I can market stuff to them. It's 101, guys. 101. Dave says, yep, a bunch. Good, good. All right, guys, any questions? We're going to wrap it up for tonight. Roy says, so your online biz foundation is your squeeze page and not a blog. It's both. Okay, says I kind of wish I'd use the domain name I gave for my backpack biz as my main site. What's your backpack biz? Profit with Kate. Yeah, that would have been good. You can talk to my install guy and see what he'll charge you to move it, because he'll have to totally redo the install for that. And if you want me to talk to him, send me an email and I'll talk to him about moving it. But profitwithkate.com is a great domain name for you to start building your foundation on. Dale says, would you suggest using more than one sales account at PayPal? I'm not sure what you mean, Dale. Dale says, one for selling my products, one for getting paid affiliate commissions. Nope, I have one email address that on my PayPal account, coachmeliz@gmail.com. That way there's no confusion. I just use one. That's up to you, though. That's a preference thing. All right, guys, last call for questions, and we're going to be done here tonight. Teresa says, thank you, Liz. You are awesome. Have a great night. Well, thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that, hon. She says, I have another question. Do I set up my new domains on my existing hosting site, or do these sites get hosted on your site? Nope. The only thing we host for you is your backpack businesses. Anything we set up for you is the only thing we host for you. Dale says, are all webinars back at the 9 p.m. time now? Yes. It was too hard to do the daytime ones. And for some reason, GoToWebinar just switched them. No, Liz, you're no longer going to do those at 9 p.m. You're going to do them at 1 p.m. What? What? Gotta love them. All right, guys, that's a wrap for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. As you go through your week, make sure that you are writing down any questions that you have. Get on this webinar next week and ask those questions, okay? This is free coaching, guys. You can ask me anything, get any help you need. So make sure that you are writing anything down that you need help with and coming to these webinars and using me, okay? Oh, Kate says she has one more question. Okay, go ahead, Kate. Dave says, okay, so Dave K Marketing gets hosted by my site. The 7 sites in the Backpack Biz get hosted by you. Yes, if you get a domain name for each of them. Yep. Should we give all affiliates the PLR package? You mean like review access? If you contact an affiliate and you want them to promote, and you know that they're a PLR promoter, then definitely give it to them. Cases, when you said that, I remembered that I had my question written down. Good job. Roy says, good night and thanks, Liz. Night, Roy. Good to see you, sweetheart. Carolyn says, I have 3 W sites that need to be put back on your hosting. Can support do this for me? Potentially. Depends on a lot. Send them an email and ask. Kate says, thanks. So the affiliates who ask for it, give them the downloads of the complete package. Yes. Dave says, this is exciting, Liz. Thanks for your help. Have a great night. You too, guys. All right, guys, that's a wrap. No problem, Jeff. Have a good one. Night, guys.